In January of 1848, a carpenter named James Marshall discovers gold in the American River.
By 1849, San Francisco, a sleepy village, transforms into the most chaotic boomtown the world has ever seen.
The bay is choked with abandoned ships. Hundreds of ships lie at anchor, their rigging rotting. Some are dragged ashore and converted into hotels, saloons, warehouses, stores.
From Telegraph Hill, the view is extraordinary. The bay stretches westward toward the Golden Gate.
Tents and shacks spread like a rash across the sand dunes. This is not a city. It is an encampment.
The population explodes. They come from everywhere: Chile, China, Australia, France, Germany, Mexico.
Walk down Montgomery Street in 1850, and you step into barely controlled chaos.
Buildings rise overnight. Canvas tents give way to wooden shacks, which give way to brick structures.
Fire is a constant threat, and what burns today is rebuilt tomorrow, often bigger than before.
The plaza, later to be called Portsmouth Square, is the heart of the city.
A shovel that cost 50 cents in New York sells for $10 in San Francisco. A single egg, $1.
The gambling houses operate day and night. The El Dorado, the Parker House, the Bella Union.
These are palaces of chance, their interiors lit by chandeliers, their walls hung with gilt mirrors.
Men gamble away fortunes won in a single day's labor. Outside, the losers stumble into the street.
Step into a canvas hotel, and you find 50 men sleeping in a single room on cots.
The air is thick with unwashed bodies, tobacco smoke, and damp canvas. Sleep is fitful.
The Chinese arrive in 1849 and establish themselves in a district that will become known as Chinatown. They face hostility and violence from white miners who resent their industriousness. The waterfront is the city's engine. Ships arrive daily, disgorging passengers and cargo. Wharves extend into the bay, built on pilings driven deep into the mud.
Sailors and miners crowd the saloons and brothels that line the shore. Violence is common.
Vigilance committees form, dispensing rough justice. Hangings occur in public, attended by crowds.
Levi Strauss arrives in San Francisco in 1853, bringing dry goods to sell to miners.
He begins making durable work pants from heavy canvas, reinforcing pockets with copper rivets.
The hills are steep, treacherous, and relentless. Horses and mules struggle up slopes.
Yet the city spreads upward and outward, defying the terrain.
Fire sweeps through San Francisco 6 times. The Great Fire of May 1851 destroys 2,000 buildings.
The city rebuilds within weeks, this time using more brick and iron.
Women are a rarity in early San Francisco. In 1850, men outnumber women 20 to 1.
Some work as seamstresses, cooks, or laundresses. Others run boarding houses or restaurants.
The Barbary Coast is San Francisco's shadow self.
Saloons operate as fronts for robbery and murder. This is a district governed by its own brutal logic.
By 1852, the easy gold is gone. The surface deposits have been exhausted.
What remains requires capital, machinery, hydraulic mining. The lone prospector is replaced.
Many miners return to San Francisco, broke and disillusioned. Some find work in the city. Yet the city endures. By 1855, San Francisco is no longer a tent city. Brick buildings line the streets. The city has a theater, A library, newspapers, churches, schools.
The Chinese build the Tin Hau Temple on Waverly Place, the first Chinese temple in America.
It is a place of refuge, a reminder of home. The temple survives fires, earthquakes, persecution. By the mid-1850s, the population stabilizes. Men who came seeking quick riches settle into trades. Families arrive. The city begins to think beyond gold, beyond the next fire. From Rincon Hill, the view is both beautiful and unsettling. The city spreads below, dense and vibrant. But the land itself is unstable. The city is built on fill, sand and debris dumped into the bay. It is built on steep hills prone to landslides. It is built in earthquake country. The gold that built San Francisco came from the Sierra foothills, but the wealth stayed here. Merchants, bankers, and land speculators became the city's elite. They built mansions on Nob Hill. But San Francisco is a city built too fast, on unstable ground, with materials that burn. And on April 18, 1906, the Earth will answer that question. But that reckoning is still half a century away. For now, in 1855, San Francisco stands triumphant.
A city conjured from sand and ambition, built by dreamers and rogues.
The ships still arrive. The city still grows. The fog still rolls through the Golden Gate.
And beneath it all, the earth waits.